On today's episode of WatchJRGo, we are here with your last look and my last look at the warehouse. It's the final day of moving out. What is going on, guys? I am WatchJRGo, and today, like I said, we are here at the warehouse, and I am straight up not having a good time. You know, last week, of course, I wrecked my arm and pretty much took it all the way out. Whatever I did in that scooter wreck, I took all of my body weight onto this shoulder and it tore all the muscles as far as I can tell, and I haven't been able to move it in the last week. All of the moving has been done with no shoulder. So that wasn't fun, but I just worked through it, obviously. You can only work a few hours a day and then you just throw it right back out the next day and keep right on going. But yesterday, I got super sick. So I started sneezing and I thought it was just allergies, and then I was shaking while we were trying to drive the forklift, and I realized that I had a wild cold. So I started popping NyQuil, and that's taken out my legs. But I'm not complaining. I'm here to finish everything up today, and I will have it all done tonight. So today is Tuesday afternoon, and tomorrow we sign the papers to actually close on this thing. It'll finally be done a little over a week after we were supposed to close, but that's no big deal. That was just bank stuff. So it gave me extra time to get out of here. Let's head inside and take a look around. All right, first things first, my scissor lift has to get out of here. So we've got the tilt trailer over here today, the monstrous trailer. I should grab some chains. I was about to hop on. I'll put the chains on here and then drive it. But this thing is headed over to my dad's so he can have it on a permanent loan. That's what we're gonna call that. Not storage, semi-permanent loan. With the tilt trailer, I know it's loud, I'm sorry about that. It's pretty much the best thing ever to move these things. All right, we got her up there. Let's chain this thing down, take it home. And the scissor lift is loaded up. If you guys remember this video, I bought this thing at a Purple Wave auction, brought it home from Nebraska, and it was one wire to the 12-volt battery that was keeping it from working. So I was super excited to get that thing home and have it working. And of course, it's been invaluable ever since. You always need a scissor lift when you got 22-foot ceilings. And here we go, our last look together at this building. I've got another 30 more minutes or so in here before I am completely out of here. But if you want to take a look around, it looks pretty cool. So the new owner's been moving in a bunch of his stuff, his Can-Am, his boat, his forklift. My forklift has one pallet left to take to the temporary storage location, but for the most part, we are done in here. The lifts are out over here. You can see there's nothing left but some anchors in the ground, and he's keeping two of the lifts. He's keeping the TVs, obviously. That was part of our deal, which was a deal I was eager to make because we knew, I mean, it took a full 40 hours to hang all those TVs, to square up all that unistrut, to put all the red Loctite in there, to make sure that TV wall was never gonna come down. As you guys remember, that TV by the numbers, 20-foot diagonal, 975-inch 4K TVs, 100% 4K processing for the video wall. It looks incredible. And it weighs 1,000 pounds and pulls a full 20 amp circuit when it's on. It tripped a breaker the first time it showed an all white screen when it pulled maximum power. And it's epic. So I'm happy that he's keeping it. At the same time, I'm keeping all the spare TVs, those are mine, but the video wall stays with the building. It would have taken a full week to tear that down. And where do you put them? How do you take that apart? Like, you can't store those TVs because you can't like let them rub against each other. We spent so long making sure there were no fingerprints on the TVs, anything like that, so I don't ever want to touch them. You can see they already started moving stuff around. Here is my rack. It has moved to the other side of the building. They're kind of rewiring the whole building to do what they want. They're gonna have a huge party in here like immediately. So that should be fun, and it's a lot different with that moved, with the rack over here. And there's a bunch of Ethernet cables. It was all cut to fit. It was meant to never be moved. We were gonna build the closet around that rack, but now you can see the rack's not where it used to sit. It doesn't fit in with my old plans at all. And the balcony still here, just the way it was. Plumbing ready to go. They're gonna have bathrooms in. They said by the first, they're bringing in a team of contractors to try to build bathrooms. Tough to have that done in 3 days, but we'll see. We'll see, that might happen. And the detailers, of course, are over here where the detailers are. They are staying. We've got my fridge out of here, all my electronics that I needed to take with me. All that stuff's wrapped up, and the floors are basically bare in here other than the stuff that's staying with the new owner. All I have left is a couple of boxes here, all of my Avalon King that I use on all my cars, my chairs, my motorcycle jacket, the Milwaukee charger, and that pallet over there. I'm gonna throw it all in that last pallet, and we'll take it out of here, and that's it. Take that and the forklift and close the doors for the last time tonight. So this was an amazing journey. I'm so glad you guys were here with me from beginning to end. And I never thought it would end. I literally planned on being here for the rest of my life. I built it so it would be absolutely permanent. Everything's built to like the highest standards. And I didn't care how long it took as long as it was the best. But when the opportunity came up to sell this place at a massive profit, I had to do that and also get rid of the tax bill and some of the crazy bills that came along with this building. And of course, we're gonna do it again. We're going to build a super nice building that's exactly to the specs that it needs to be energy efficient, to work for what I wanna do. And hopefully that goes much faster this time. We're just paying contractors. On round 2, we're just paying for it and getting it done as fast as possible because I need to move in the next few days. Obviously, I don't have the new place for about 10 more days, but after that, we'll get busy and I can finally reveal it. People keep asking for me to show it to you, but I don't own it yet, so I can't show it to you. That's kind of the rules. Anyway, let's jump back to the day I bought this building, show you guys a couple awesome clips from the day I moved in, and you can look around where we are now and see that it is a changed building. Absolutely different from when we moved in, and it was just an absolute dump. I'm pretty in love with what it is now, but it can be better. Today's the day. I'm hopping in the truck to go sign my life away. There's about $250,000 in checks sitting in here, and Motul just dropped off the first delivery of warehouse furnishings, and oh man, I'm excited to have these. It's done. Building. Let's go. Ba, 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 ba-da! Look at all this room. Okay, so you know, I am not his biological brother.
We're WatchJR's bros.
Yes. Well, I'm his brother from a different mother, but this is his actual brother.
Welcome home, sir.
Thanks, bro.
Congratulations.
You like my,
We need to get the rest of them over here.
Oh, we got a lot more cars coming, huh?
More cars.
We should just go get them now. You can go get them. Eric's gonna bring some of them. He's bringing the Camaro. It's been a journey. There you go. A couple pieces of paper in there and the building is no longer mine. That's all there is to it. Just have to sign, 20 sheets of paper. I am running to the bank right now to drop off the check that I expected to be a wire. And after that, we are good to go. And now I should be ready to close on the new property. I'm just waiting on that bank to get back to me and make sure everything's good to go. So that's the end of the warehouse saga. I'm headed back there one more time to give them a stack of keys to get into the place, and it's a good day. It's a good day. Well, there you go. Look around the building. It's a crazy thing to leave. A crazy thing to leave behind, but it was a blast, and I sure am glad we did it. Huge thank you to you guys for supporting me through all of this and letting me build cars and work on buildings and just go out here and hopefully show you guys that you can do all of this stuff yourself, even with not really any knowledge. I mean, I don't ever get manuals. It's not like we're out there reading codes. We just do things to the best we can and know that, if you're doing it at that level, it should exceed the code or be exactly the factory spec or just be good. So that's what I try to do every time, and we're gonna keep right on doing it. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.WatchJRGo.com for cool shirts, not like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you wanna do. And I will talk to you next time. This guy's got good taste. Another X3 in here with some big wheels, ready to rock and roll. Also, my sickness is probably COVID, is what I found out just a few minutes ago. That would explain why my muscles are starting to not work, and I feel terrible. I hope not, but we'll find out soon. The warehouse is no longer mine. I'm just here to drop off the keys for the new owner and go ahead and kick myself out of here. So one final view around. You can see they've already moved in most of their stuff. Now I get to go build a new place.